Saturday today, and the weather is sunny but cold. So I thought I would take advantage, and I haven't posted for a while, but that's mainly due to the fact that the weather has, I mean, I ride all year round, and it just hasn't been conducive to filming, and I'm pretty sure none of you are particularly interested in videos of me riding in the rain. But believe me, I do. So yeah, I thought this would be a good opportunity to have a bit of a chat actually about these heated gloves that I've bought. Now the interesting thing is, and part of the reason why I wanted to do this video, is when I was researching gloves, I previously used a pair of snow deer inner gloves, which, to be honest, were really good. And the nice thing about them was, because they're inners, you don't have to wear them all the time. It gives you more options in terms of other gloves that you might want to wear. But I was due for a new pair, mostly because close my lid. I was due for a new pair because the other ones have lost their waterproofing, so I needed a new pair anyway. So that's kind of how I ended up getting these, and I have to be honest, they're really nice. They come with, now this is absolutely not sponsored, I wish it were, but it's not, so you're just getting my raw, unfiltered version of the truth here. So where shall I start? So when I was looking for gloves, I was pretty keen to find a pair that enabled me to plug into the battery, because while the batteries are good, it's that whole range anxiety thing, isn't it? You kind of like don't know exactly when they're going to stop working, and also actually, I hate this roundabout. Also actually, they were the batteries that I had on the inners, the inner pair, were pretty much giving up the ghost. So I felt it was probably time to get something new. So I had a look around, and I thought maybe I'll just replace the batteries, but then I figured I need to replace the gloves anyway. So I started looking. I mean, the replacement batteries were going to set me back about 90 quid anyway. So I thought, well, I'm in for 90, might as well chuck in another 50 and get a decent pair of gloves that also come with the connection up to the battery. So that's what I've got now. So I think they were about 159.99, 160 quid, and I have to say that they are really good. The waterproof is waterproof, which is one tick in the box. What else can I tell you? The heating's, I'll put it to you this way. On a very cold day, like 3-4 degrees, I usually don't ride when it's 3 degrees because of black ice, and I've come off on black ice before and it's not funny. So 3 degrees is about my limit, but I did use them, and when the temperature dropped to 3, I think I started out it was 5, and then it ended up at 3. So what I will say is my hands didn't feel hot, but they weren't cold, if that makes sense. So I guess that's comfortable. You know, it's kind of like just normal body temperature, I guess. Um, so that's good enough for me in 3 degrees, quite honestly. That's on the maximum setting. And just in and of themselves, the gloves are actually really comfortable. I think it's sheep leather. Both the left and the right have got this little wiper blade, which I also like because my old gloves only had it on the left, and that meant that when you were stopped at a traffic light and you were holding your clutch in, you couldn't clean your visor, which was the usual time I felt I needed it. You know, occasionally when you're riding, you might want to just wipe it, but I found that when you're riding, the rain runs off the visor, so it's less of an issue. But when you stop at a traffic light, that's kind of when you want to be able to do it, and you can't because you're holding on to the clutch. So you have to go into neutral, do it. It was just inconvenient. So this is nice because it's got it on both sides. Wired into the battery, and what's also nice about that is I've been meaning to put an external connector on for things like pen pumps and all those other gubbins, whatever you want to call them, that you use biking around, camping and stuff. So that's nice to have the external connector. So I've got two different kinds of connector now. I've got the one that goes to the USB, which is that, I can never think of the name. Anyway, it's that one. Oh, I'll have to check and see. So that was that, and so now I've got two different connectors, but this one, the one that connects my USB charger and battery monitor is under the seat, so I can't access that without taking the seat off, which is fine when you stopped at a campsite or something. It's no big deal. But now I've got two, so now I'm going to look for accessories, camping accessories that use the other connector. And then what I do is I run the wires through my jacket, so there's nothing hanging outside to snag on stuff, and then just plug them in. They're pretty comfortable when you've got the batteries in as well, and that's also quite a good thing because I have ridden a bit. I don't have the batteries in today, but I have ridden a bit with just leaving the batteries in but connecting directly to the bike's power, and that's been okay. So you kind of have both those options, and it means when you stop somewhere and it is particularly cold, you can just switch over, plug in the removable batteries, and then you've still got heating, which has been quite nice because I commute into London, so waiting on train platforms for Southern Rail trains that never come. It's been a bit of a godsend being able to keep my hands warm. So yeah, so that's my snow deer gloves. I have to say I'm very happy with them. I didn't get my visor up. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Glorious, glorious. So this is the booming metropolis of Hurstpere Point. Reliably, allegedly, the finest village in this part of Sussex. Who knows? They all look the same to me. just to give you an idea about these snow doves, snow deer. So, I don't actually have them on at the moment, and it's about 5 degrees. So that gives you a bit of an indication of how well insulated they are. And I haven't really had the need to put them on yet, turn them on. And just, yeah, so they've got nice protections where you want the protection to be, good solid knuckle dusters. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to mention about the gloves. They work very well with touchscreen, as you can see, which is really cool. My other gloves supposedly did that, but they never really worked. Whereas these do, they work very well. Although I don't tend to interfere too much with my phone while I'm riding, and I should not do what. Well, I do what's right there. Pretty sure. Scooch through here. Just to give you an idea what the temperature's like, right? So I've got my Doc Martens on, so I use my riding boots, and so I've got Docs on, to insulate thermal socks, and my feet are actually cold. So, but my hands aren't. So I think that's a resounding endorsement of these snow deer gloves. Definitely a recommended buy. Let's put these on just to show you how easy it is. Just hold that down. On they come, just to prove that they do actually work. Even though I haven't really needed them on this ride. So yeah, 3 settings. Tend to start warming up in about 30 seconds. Reach full temperature, I would say, after about a minute. I can really feel that. Nice and toasty. There we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Please do like, share, comment, and please subscribe. I've only got like 140 followers. But, yeah, cool. Bye.